In Tinkercad simulation, I will be demonstrating how the sensors and actors behave based on my algorithm from section 5.25. I'll also show the code, the sensor reading, and how the robot reacts to hazards. In this circuit, I have a ultrasonic sensor on pins 8 and 9 for distance, an IR sensor on pin 7 for obstacle detection, a tilt sensor on pin 6 for the slope detection, a push button on pin 12 for the manual control, and two DC motors connected to the L293D motor drive. An LED that turns on in hazard mode, and the 9-volt battery that powers the motors, and the Arduino powers the sensors. I will open up the code, and in the code, you'll see this sensor monitor. You can see the robot sending information in real time. The ultrasonic distance, the tilt state, the IR state, and the weather. The manual mode is on and active. As you see, it's moving forward, the robot. When no manual input is pressed, the robot is in auto patrol mode and it moves forward. And I'll place an object in front of the sensor. And as you see, the distance decreases. When it goes under 20 centimeters, the robot slows down, stops, enters hazard state, and turns on the LED and reverses. And now, if I move it forward more than 20 centimeters, it goes back to moving forward. Next, I'll tilt the tilt sensor. And because it reads 1 for unsafe slope, the robot enters hazard mode, and the LED turns on, and the robot reverses until the tilt sensor goes back to 0. So we will move it back to 0. And then it moves forward. And then as you see, the infrared sensor is at 1. But when I press the remote to stimulate something being blocked, you will see that it turns to 0. And also, when I go to the button here, you see that it has 0, but when I press the button, the robot enters manual mode. And you can see the manual mode print 1 on the button once I press it. It's a little slow, but it activates. There it is, the 1. And when I release the button, it goes back to 0. As you see, the 1 again. And finally, I'll scroll through the code, and you can see everything. This code directly implements the algorithm described in my section 5.25. This concludes my demonstration. The simulation shows that all sensors input and outputs function correctly according to the algorithm. and I'm just strolling through my code. Thank you again.